Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to kind of take you on a daily vlog. First stop, my motorbike. I'm going to get 2 new tires, then I need to get the brake light fixed, oil change, meet up with Maya at a Starbucks later, the brand new Starbucks in town we're going to check out, and wash my bike finally. Hopefully I can get all of that done in one day. We shall see. But yeah, I got a long motorbike ride in a few days and I want to be able to make sure my bike is up and running in good condition for the trip. Alright guys, so just finished putting new tires on, oil change, gear oil change, brake adjustment, and washed the bike. And so I thought I would just show you my bike real quick and just kind of show you what I have put together for like road trips. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so of course I put an aftermarket motorcycle phone holder here. I put these on here. They're called puppy grips. Give you good grip, takes away vibration. Little mirrors to go on the mirrors themselves. This is an extra light that I put on down here, you can see. And of course I got the crash bar, and this is aftermarket. This bike now is going on 5 years old and it has served me well. It's a Yamaha RX 155cc. Technically I guess it's a scooter. And I put an aftermarket seat on, and I put aftermarket shocks on, and I put Maxxi's tires on, brand new tires now. And of course I got the box. It's a 45 liter, and the good thing is it has a backrest, neck rest for the passenger, even though I'm solo on this trip. So under the seat storage is usually plenty, and I have a little thing here for my paperwork. I've got my rain suit, have a first aid kit I put down in there, some tools. So it's pretty full, but I have a bag that is actually built just for this spot right here that you can buy on local shop here, Lazada here, and it fits perfectly there, designed for the Yamaha Aerox. And then I have another bag that I bought that straps onto the top of the box here. So another compartment, leather liner, and another spot right here, some straps. About 45 liter, and this will be plenty to hold everything I need on my trip. So anyway, off to Iloilo, leaving in a day and a half here. Actually, by the time this video is released, I will be on my way. All right, so I will be heading early in the morning, and like I said, me and my friends are taking the route to San Carlos, and San Carlos over the mountain, Don Benedicto, I believe it's called, to Bacolod, and we'll spend one night there, and then I will do some filming of Bacolod to show you guys some nice areas and things like that. And then Iloilo, and I do have lined up a couple of places that condos for rent that I wanted to show you guys. I thought they looked pretty nice, kind of in the mid-price range. You could obviously go lower or higher depending on what condo you want, how big, and things like that. And as always, they're always negotiable. And I'm going to show you some of the sites around Iloilo and give you my opinion on it. This is my second time there. Been to Bacolod a couple times as well, about 3 times now, and Iloilo once. So yeah, excited to go back and kind of give it a fresh new set of eyes. The first time I was there was a pretty brief period of time, and I went with Maya and some other friends, and we didn't spend a lot of time there, but hoping to kind of give it a fresh set of eyes. It has some really nice areas, and I do want to show you guys because it could be potentially definitely a place for retirement for a lot of people. It's starting to come up and discussions as a nice place to possibly retire in the Philippines. So I'm going to do my best to kind of just give you an overview and show you whether it might be a good place for you or not. A couple of things I wanted to mention. Dumaguete has now a brand new Starbucks. It's a really big one, 2 floors, very modern, as big and modern as any Starbucks that I've ever been in the US. And right next to it, a very modern McDonald's. And this stuff I know is maybe not so exciting for some people, but it does mean Dumaguete is starting to bring in some big names. And directly behind the Starbucks, there's an Anytime Fitness, a really big gym opening up, I believe, at the end of next month. Looks really nice. Probably going to be the biggest gym in Dumaguete for sure, with great equipment and good facilities. And they're building something else behind Starbucks, and it looks to be kind of like a kind of a upper class type area with nicer things like Anytime Fitness, Starbucks, and some other things. So really, I'm surprised with Dumaguete, and they even have a new shopping mall that Maya and I did check out. I didn't do any filming of it because there's only a few stores open, and the rest are all saying opening in December, including a grocery store. So really not a lot to show you, but it will be a nice mall. It's not going to be as big as the mall that's currently open here in Dumaguete, Robinson's Mall, but I think it will be nice and kind of at least a second option as far as malls go, for places to go for shopping and things like that. So Dumaguete is kind of coming up. I think I really do think there's a lot of potential for Dumaguete, and a lot of people say that, why did you choose Dumaguete? There's so many expats. There are a lot of expats, but I would say probably Angeles had more. Cebu has a lot as well, but just in certain areas. And Dumaguete, honestly, on a day-to-day basis, I really don't run into that many expats. If you're going to the expat hangouts, the expat bars, the expat coffee shops, yeah, you're going to run into a lot of expats, but on a day-to-day basis in the restaurants and shops and places that I frequent, I really barely see foreigners. So a little bit of a misconception, I think, that there's just foreigners everywhere, because it's not really the case. And I live a little bit outside of Dumaguete, just maybe 10-15 minutes outside of the city, and there's no really other foreigners except for my neighbor. Other than that, there's not. And I'm going to do some more of these road trips and take you guys along. I do want to finalize it by saying Dumaguete, the top 5 reasons why I like Dumaguete. And number 1 is central location. I love the fact that I can hop on a ferry and I can be in Cebu, South Cebu, Mindanao, Siquijor, Bohol, and a few other locations very, very quickly and easily. I can hop on a bus and be in Bacolod. Right now the airport is limited. It only does 2 locations. It goes to Cebu, it goes to Manila, and then you really can, the rest of the country and anywhere is open to you. So that is one thing I really like. I like that it's central. You can hop on a bus, you can hop on a ferry, you can hop on an airplane. New airport supposed to be in construction and opening probably within the next few years, and I think that will probably really just open things up as far as where you can go and travel. I think they will have more flights besides just Cebu and Manila. The other thing that I really like about Dumaguete is that there are snorkeling, scuba diving beaches, like in the Darwin area, or you can be up in the mountains with waterfalls and cooler weather up in Valencia, or you can be kind of in the city. And I really like that I have an option. It's really quick to be in nature. If I want to take a mountain drive up into the mountains, I'm just 10-15 minutes away. Same with the beaches and things like that. Everything is really pretty close. The other thing I like, because you have a lot of expats, you get more Western style type of homes. For example, this one. In areas where there's not a lot of expats, you don't have these options. There's a lot of great restaurants, a lot of import type stores like Belcris, Lorenzo's, where you can get imported goods and stuff. And just a lot of great coffee shops, restaurants. There's always a place to go, always a new place opening, it seems. Whatever I'm craving, there is a restaurant that has it that's really, really good. If I want a really good burger, I go to a certain place. A really good coffee, a really good, if I need a sandwich, pizza, wherever, I can find it here in Dumaguete. The other thing is, a lot of people don't want to be around a lot of expats. However, the truth is most of us have friends that are expats. And if you live in these province towns, you're not going to have any expat friends. And it is good once in a while to hang out with expat friends and talk about things like back home, or just things that you both kind of understand better than maybe talking with a Filipino, that they don't quite understand, being from the Philippines and never having traveled to England, Australia, Canada, the US, wherever. They just don't quite get it. So most of us, our close friends, are other expats. With it comes some expat issues sometimes. But honestly, if you avoid the heavy expat areas, especially the bars here in Dumaguete, you will never have any issue with other expats. In Filipinos, you never really have any issues either. So number 4, Dumaguete is really just kind of expanding. Like I just explained earlier, the new Starbucks, the new McDonald's, the new Anytime Fitness, and another new place opening behind it, and the new shopping mall. There's just things popping up all the time, and things that you're like, whoa. It won't surprise me that we get one of those warehouse stores like an S&R or Landers, which is equivalent to the US, like a Costco or a Sam's. Would not surprise me that one of those pops up here in the near future, and that would be simply amazing. And the Philippines in general, just getting Amazon shipments for free is also quite amazing too. I love that you can order stuff from Amazon and get free shipping. A lot of other countries, Thailand, Vietnam, you don't get that option. And number 5, the Filipinos here are friendly. I will say that if you are a single guy, the dating is still good. Trust me, all my single friends say they have no problem getting dates. I've got a couple of single buddies right now. They have no issues whatsoever getting dates. But is it better in other locations where there's not so many expats? Sure, because they're going to pay you more attention. They're a little more starstruck with you because they don't really see expats. For example, you take a boat ride across to Dipolog, and a complete night and day difference between the reactions you're going to have from Filipinas versus Dumaguete. Dumaguete, they're going to walk by, they might smile at you, but in Dipolog, they might be, doing a double take, and you don't quite get that in Dumaguete. But you can easily get to locations like Bayawan, Mabinay, Dipolog, other places that you can get that reaction. And, like a lot of guys here in Dumaguete, they import. What do I mean by import? Well, they go to other locations, province towns, to meet a nice girl. Maybe they get online and chat with them, and they go quick visits, only an hour away, 2 hours away. Stay for a weekend, get to know her, and if things work out, eventually maybe they bring her over here. So always options, but let me know what you guys think. Again, I know I combined a bunch of stuff into this video, but really it's mainly about why the 5 reasons I really like Dumaguete. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And I will see everyone next video. I'll see everyone in Iloilo or Bacolod, possibly. All right, see you guys next time. Ciao.